Hello, and welcome to this video on how to use the new Rolling Eyes app. I'll be showing you this on an Android phone, but it will be just the same on an iPhone. So when you open the app, you can see it has a new layout. First big changes, you can change your background from light to dark. Then you have the list with effects here in the middle. When you tap the arrow, you can see the whole list. When you want to start building your show and add an effect, you select it in the list and then you hit the plus button. And then you can see all the effects that you're choosing for your show appear in the list here. When you want to remove one from the list, you just swipe it out. And when you want to add an effect somewhere in between here, you can select it here and drag it in the place where you want it to be. As before, you can change all the effects you have chosen. You can change the colors. You can change the speed, how many times it repeats itself. You can do this with all the effects. Some of the effects will have a chance for you to change the direction the lights are running in. Not all of them, but some will have it. When your show is ready, you can send it to the controller by hitting the Bluetooth button here. It will look for all the controllers that are available. And then they will show up in this list. You hit the button on the right to say you want to download the show. When you have the red lights on the left there, you can see it's downloading. And then when it's done, it will start the show. You can also save a show you just built. You hit the button on the bottom in the middle here. You say save as new. You can type in a name for it. Hit save, and you just saved your last show. And you can go back, and when you want to erase this show, you have the button on the right here and it will clear out the whole show. So to use a show you saved, you open the map here, and then you have the different shows you already saved. So these are the basic functions for that. You can erase the show again, so it will get it out of the saved map here. We're not going to do that. You can override it with a show you just built again. These two buttons, if you just build a show and you want to add the saved show to it, you can choose to put it in front of the show you just built or behind it. And this one just puts the whole show in there and it will erase everything you just built. And we have the button for the settings. So number of LEDs, you have to set this one according to the number of LEDs in the longest strip that you are using. So you can set it anywhere from 1 to 70. These colors are for the lights if you're using the street mode. So these are your blinkers, left and right. You can change the color if you want to. If you want a green blinker, it's possible. I wouldn't recommend it. This is for your cruise lights and your tail and brake lights. After you set everything in your settings, you go back to the main menu You go back to transmit it to the controller, and then you hit the settings button here to transmit those. So it says it's going to download the new settings. You say OK, and you will see the lights again, the blue and the red. And when it's done, it will start again your show. Always when you're transmitting a show or changing the setups, make sure the show is running, that the controller is in show mode.